This is spectacular. This is no joke. So there's a lot of things that are lacking in my life, but one of them is not boxes. Recently, we decided to start turning the warehouse around, rearranging the warehouse a little bit. And so one of the issues that I have is that I bought out mines for, a decade. And so we have so much backstock, stuff that I've never even looked at. This has probably been here for quite some time. Big geodes, big stuff. That was my business before COVID came and destroyed everyone's life. So it's one of those things where the business completely shifted. So I'm sitting on literally 100 tons worth of geodes still that I have here. I don't know what's in here, and it's big and it looks like it's gonna be dope, so we might as well unpack it. The thing is that a lot of it's old stock, meaning that the quality is really, really good. Where the newer quality, anything really good is unaffordable. And most of what you can afford now is just terrible quality. So I've never been like in a place where I'm like, hey, you know what, let's dump this material, or I wanna sell it really cheap, just because I know the value of high grade amethyst and what I paid for it back then versus what I would have to buy it for now, which is about like 700% more. So it just doesn't make sense. I'm not selling it for 600 and 700% more. I'm still selling it at the same price I was selling it at 7-8 years ago. Also real quick, this was a piece that came out too, which is heated ametrine, technically, if you want to be that way about it. Just so cool. I immediately picked it up. It's going in my cabinet. Then you might be asking yourself, how does that even happen? And the reason that it happens is due to something called color zoning. Certain states of iron in the amethyst will oxidize while others won't. So the citrine part, when it's heated, the iron oxidizes and turns it this color, while the other part of the amethyst does not oxidize during heating. And that's how you wind up with something like that. Very similar is most of the ametrine that's on the market. Most of the ametrine on the market is just basically heated or irradiated. But let's get to it. Let's get to the main event. Very excited. So we got them pretty much unwrapped. From the look of it already, it looks like it's gonna be something very special. Unfortunately, we have no idea what we even paid for this or what this kind of cost us at whatever point it cost us something. Oh yeah, jackpot. I mean, again, just so crazy that that's sitting in here for 5 years untouched, but this is the other side. Yeah, so this is gonna be a pair. This is pretty serious business. Super nice. Let's see the other one since we're here. Now, one of the things that happened to me along my career is that in Brazil and Uruguay both, so many new companies come and go all the time. People open up, they close. They open up, they close. And during my time traveling to South America, I built a pretty solid reputation for myself, especially in places like Artigas and southern Brazil, where the amethyst mines are. And so when these companies, these newer companies would open up, and then, after a year or so realize that, I would get a call or someone would lead them in my direction, and then they'd see if I want to buy them out. That happened so frequently. It used to. Now I think there's not enough material for all these new companies to be popping up, but like 10 years ago, 13 years ago, that was happening quite often. And the reason that was happening is because companies would form, or companies that were around for a long time, that were considered like larger distributors or suppliers, their employees, their managers, their family members would leave and start their own companies. Usually that kind of backfired. They would just friggin' flop out, and then, I get a message or an email or a call from somebody, hey, this guy wants to sell the business, you want to buy it. And this is one of those things where maybe I'm gonna say that this came from something like that. This does not look like anything I had mined or manufactured or did myself. Typically when I was doing all of the mining, I never really turned stuff into this. I would never put this on a spinning base. I think that's wild. I don't know, it's just not my thing. I don't like spinning bases. I would never use spinning bases myself. A lot of people like it, but personally I have no desire for it, especially because if you're gonna put it in your house, I mean, if it's going in a retail shop and you know what it is, I think that when you have the same product only, like in Brazil, you have amethyst over and over again. Eventually, you try to figure out new ways to do it, display it, show it off, etc. And I guess this was somebody's idea at some point, and again, I'm not totally sure why this works so well. And then it also creates a little bit of a lack of stability to some degree, I would feel. Oh shit. Wow, I was not expecting that. It doesn't really get better. This is obviously gonna get wrapped back up. There's no way I'm selling this thing right now. Let's see what this guy looks like here. Holy shit, man. Dude, holy mother of God, this is great. I mean, to see this quality is, I don't even know if I've seen this quality more recently on the market available to like buy it new. I don't know, it's been a long time. This is spectacular. I know when people say AAA, I would say, you know, fine. If you want to do that here, I would say AAA is fine. Jeez Louise. Anyway, I'm a little like, can't believe that this just got unwrapped like that. I was not expecting this quality whatsoever right now. This is spectacular. Especially that it's been sitting there for however long it's been sitting there. I don't even know how long we've had this shit. Do you know when this came in?
3 or 4 years, I think.
Minimum. Wow. All right. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had fun with us on packing these pieces, and I'll see you next time.